So today we're going to learn how to roll a coil. You're going to take a brick of clay and slice it. I like to take a brick about this much right off a block of clay and slice it, and slice the clay like this. And then you're going to take one of these off. Keep this covered. It's very important that you're working with moist clay. I'm going to swoosh it down because I don't want to roll it on top of itself to get air pockets. And then I'm going to take it about like this thick. And then I'm going to take my hand, and when you roll a coil, you want to roll from tip of the finger to the end of the hand, and that's very important. And you go from center to outside, so that the clay moves in the direction that you want it to. So I'm going to roll from the center to the outside, from the center to the outside. Now, if your clay starts making this thug, thug, thug motion, it means that you didn't roll it from fingertip to the end of your hand. So just press it down like this and try again. And roll from center to outside, center to outside, center to outside. And you want to try to make the coils an even thickness. If it were me and I was making a coil vase, I would roll approximately 15 of these, depending on how big I wanted my vase to be. And you want these to be a little bit bigger than your index finger. Don't get them too small because we're going to do the blending technique. So in order to start my coil vase, I'm going to take this clay, and if it's not moist, go ahead and spray it with some water. This clay is very moist, very nice. I'm going to take the clay and just start bending it around like this. And I don't have to score and slip because I'm going to use the blending method. So I'm going to go like this, and then I would have done like 15 of them. I'm going to go ahead and do another one so I could show you how to build it up as you go. Make sure you use your whole hand. Try to make it the same thickness. So I'm going to take this end and attach it to this end. And then I'm going to start going up a little bit. And you can go in if you put it to the inside, and you can go out to put it to the outside. One thing with rolling a coil pot is that you cannot go too high before this is hard, because the weight of the clay is going to crush the plastic clay. So once you get probably this high, you want to quit or dry it a little bit so that you can go higher, so that the leather hard clay can hold the weight of the plastic clay that's coming on top. So now, in order to blend it, I'm going to take it like this, and I'm going to take my finger and just blend one coil into the next coil. And I'm doing it on the inside. I'm going to do it on the outside too. So that's why it's kind of thick clay, because we need enough material to move it. And then if you want to go ahead and coil the outside, you can, and build it up. But just make sure that you're paying attention to the form. Make sure that they're blended really, really well. And as you go up, if I went up about this much today, what I would do is I would take plastic and really wrap it around the top, but I would allow the bottom to have a little bit of air come into it, so that it would get leather hard on the bottom, but allowing the top to stay moist so that tomorrow I can add more clay to it. Thank you. Have a good time.